Welcome to A Balanced Approach to Business Growth, the playlist packed with tips, fresh insights, and practical strategies to help you grow your business your incredible way. And in case you're interested, this is the not so new playlist because this is episode 8. But what's it all about? It was created so I could share actionable advice to help you simplify your approach, to help ensure that you're focusing in your business on what truly matters, those activities that move the business forward, that help you make real progress. So it's about working smarter, embracing focus, and building a joyful, sustainable business that lights you up. And if we've not met before, my name is Lindsey and I'm a business coach, and I'm passionate about helping ambitious business owners bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be. I did that round the wrong way, didn't I? Helping them bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be. That's better. So whether you're a solopreneur, growing a team, or somewhere in between, this playlist is your resource for turning ideas into outcomes without sacrificing your health, your evenings, your weekends, your happiness. It is for your light bulb moments. It's to help you realize that you've got this. But that's enough about me. Enough about this playlist. Let's get started. And I've got a question for you today. I don't know why I crossed my arms. I felt like, but it is quite a big question. What's holding you back? I know it's a really big question. And sometimes it is ourselves getting in the way. So today I've got 5 ways for you to build confidence in your business. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, if you've read any of my blogs, if you hang out with me on LinkedIn, you will know that I bang on about clarity all the time because clarity is the direction. It's where you're going. It's where you want to be. But it's confidence that moves you forward. Now, here's the challenge. Confidence doesn't come first, does it? We don't start our business and go, yeah, I do this. Well, we might have done on day one, but something will happen. Our confidence will get knocked. The clients don't come knocking on our door as we'd hoped or expected. Or suddenly we realize that there's an area of the business that really does not float our boat and we don't know how to do. So it's action that helps build that confidence. And quite often, we don't feel confident enough to take the steps necessary in our business. But the good news is you just have to take a little action. More on that later. So why don't we take the action? Let's explore that before I get started with these 5 ways to help you build your confidence. Well, quite often it's because, well, I almost alluded to it already, the clients don't come as we'd hoped or expected, or as the latest guru told you they would. Our marketing isn't landing yet. It's feeling a little bit challenging in the business. We have some fears around money. So we often talk ourselves out of taking action. We often talk ourselves out of doing the very things in our businesses that will move it forward. And sometimes this happens because we're downplaying our skills. And that can happen because our confidence has already perhaps taken a little bit of a knock, which means we start second guessing our decisions and we let fear of failure hold us back. But here's the truth. Confidence isn't about doing more or constantly learning more. It's about trusting ourselves. It's about knowing that we've got this. You've got this, that we can do this. You can do this. And instead of waiting to feel ready, it's about allowing ourselves to take the journey. Another thing I bang on about all the time. You've got to ride the wave. You've got to get on the roller coaster. You've got to start the journey. You've got to explore with curiosity this fabulous journey that you're going on as a business owner. Because confidence will come along the way. So today I want to share with you 5 ways that you can help go from knowing what to do to actually doing it, and doing it with real confidence, showing up in your business fully and trusting yourself that you can do it and that you can succeed. Now, you will notice the ways that I'm sharing, they're not about necessarily doing more. I'm not going to tell you to go off and do any more marketing. I'm not going to tell you to go off and learn more. I'm not going to tell you to go and do another course. This is about you being as incredible as you are, being more of the incredible you that you are. So let's get started. with the first way. And that is to own your strengths. Now, this is really important because it's easy to focus on or drop into that place of lack. So rather than looking at and celebrating what you excel at, you start focusing on everything you don't know. So it's really important that you acknowledge your strengths, because when we recognize how great we are and how powerful we are, you won't feel that you've got to wait to be ready. You'll have the confidence to begin the journey. Because confidence isn't about knowing everything. We can't possibly know everything. We won't even know what we don't know until we start the journey, if that makes sense. So it's about trusting that what you do know is valuable. And when you recognize and own your unique skills, I'll try saying that again for you, shall I? When you recognize and own your unique skills, you stop waiting for permission and start showing up with authority. So here's an action you can take. Write down 3 things you do really well in your business. Then ask a trusted client, colleague, or friend. I don't recommend a family member because they're probably going to tell you what you want to hear. Or if they don't know enough about your business, won't know what to say. So a trusted client, colleague, another business owner or a friend, and ask them what your biggest strengths are, what they think your biggest strengths are. Then compare the insights, so what you wrote down as your unique skills and strengths and what they said. The chances are they're either there's a chance, there's a chance they'll be perfectly matched. There's a chance there'll be a golden nugget in the list written by the person you've asked that you hadn't recognized. Now, here is the magic. When you own your strengths, it makes outsourcing other areas of your business easier because you'll go, hey, I need to be doing more of this. This is where my zone of genius is. So I can let this go. This is particularly important at the beginning of your journey because without knowing, we tend to do a lot. At the beginning of your journey, we have to do a lot. We have to do it all. So this is a great opportunity to help you recognize and understand what can be outsourced. It will also help you to stop procrastinating and you'd start building your business, driving growth with confidence. The second way is to reframe failure as feedback. One of the reasons we're really scared of failing is because, what will everyone think? What will others say? And it will impact our ability to move forward. Let's face it, I don't know anyone that couldn't experience a setback and not have their confidence knocked a little. So reframe failure as feedback. So what I want you to know here is, first and foremost, failure is not a sign that you are not good enough. It is not a sign that you're no good at this, that you're not a good business owner. It's simply a sign that you're learning. The most successful entrepreneurs aren't the ones who never fail. Go and Google how many times it took to make a light bulb. It is the ones that keep going, adjusting and improving. Confidence grows when you stop seeing mistakes as proof that you're not capable and start seeing them as stepping stones towards growth. And a little bit like the first way, so that piece around owning your strengths, when we also start to reframe failure and look for the learnings, we will start to see more easily where we need to outsource. So here is a quick step or action that you can take. Think about a recent mistake or setback. Okay, I don't like the word mistake. Think about a recent setback, something that didn't go to plan. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, sorry, I can't get my words out today. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? Write it down as a lesson, learn from it, and then commit to applying what you've learned. Okay, so remember, steps 1 and 2, I really like, or ways 1 and 2 for building confidence. I love these because they help you to, yes, build confidence, but they also help you to understand and see what you can outsource. It helps you to recognize what you're really good at and might help you to see where you can develop and grow the business in those areas. It's about you Suddenly realizing that you don't have to do everything in your business and that you shouldn't be doing everything in your business. I like the first two ways. I actually like the third as well. Align your actions with your values. Okay, true confidence comes from alignment. If your actions don't match your values, it creates this internal resistance. That's when you're hesitating, when you're second guessing yourself, or you might even feel like an imposter. But when what you do, your work aligns with what truly matters to you, confidence really becomes effortless. You stand taller, you speak with conviction, and you make decisions with clarity because you believe in what you're doing. So, of course, I've got a little action for you. List your top 3 business values. These are the principles that matter most to you. Then look at your daily tasks and decisions. Are they aligned with these values? If not, identify a small shift that you can make to bring your work closer to what truly matters to you. Because when we are not aligned, business growth can falter and feel slow. I was trying to think of an analogy. Slow like climbing an extremely steep hill with a baby hippo on your back. It's a little analogy I've made up and I've used several times recently, and I'm rather liking it. No offense to baby hippos. So if you want to remove the hippo, which I highly recommend, it will make it easier for you to move forward. Okay, way number 4. Practice decision making with clarity. Okay, indecision. Oh, indecision erodes your confidence, and I know this from experience. The more you hesitate, the harder it is for you to make decisions. The more you reinforce that belief that you don't know enough or you aren't ready. So confidence isn't always about making the right decision. It's about making a decision. It's about making the decision and trusting that you can, whatever happens, handle the outcome, overcome any challenges that come your way because of that decision. And because we now know there are no failures, there are no mistakes, only learnings, you've got nothing to lose. So practice making decisions. The more decisions you make and act upon, because that's a secret, you can make as many decisions as you like. If you're not acting upon them, they are decisions, because if you don't act upon them, you're accepting or choosing the reverse. Okay. So practice making decisions, act upon those decisions, prove yourself more than capable. I've got a quick tip for you here. It's not so much of a step, but a little tip. So the next time you're really overthinking a decision, set a timer for 5 minutes, write down your options, the best and the worst possible outcomes, and then choose the next best step. Because confidence builds through action. So trust yourself to make the call and adjust as needed. Okay, this shift, this making a decision and acting, really helps to develop your confidence muscle. Yeah, I want you to think about confidence as a muscle. It will help you to move forward more confidently. It will allow the journey to unfold for you. And yes, I bang on about that all the time. Business is a journey. It should be a journey. You know, there will be ebbs and flows. There will be stuff that works and there will be stuff that doesn't. So get on the roller coaster and ride it and have as much fun as you possibly can while building confidence. Okay, the final way I'm going to share with you, and yes, I've probably mentioned this before in other videos. Surround yourself with the support that you need. This is absolutely key, and I know at times it's that I can do this. I can do it on my own. I don't need anyone. Yes, we do need people. Confidence isn't built in isolation. And here's the thing, if you are constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or people that don't understand your vision, it will absolutely chip away at the belief you have in yourself. But when you have the right people around you, the right support systems, mentors, peers, or business coaches, you will gain perspective, encouragement, and accountability. Being in a room with confident action takers, people who help you become who you need to be, is where you want to be. So really think about the support that you've got around you. Yes, I've got a little step for you. You know, I like to give you a little action. Identify one person, a mentor, a coach, a peer, someone who can support you through the challenges that may come up. Someone that you can reach out to when you need advice, when you need to have a conversation. If you don't have that network yet, or you don't have those people around you, start by joining um, a networking group. I was hesitating there because I host networking, because I'm a massive advocate of networking. So if you're watching this and you're in the UK and you'd like to come and try out my networking groups, please do get in touch because I would love you to come and visit as a guest to one of my groups. But networking is incredible. It provides you with that support. Sometimes, and if this might be of interest, if you're at the beginning of your journey, networking is a lower investment than jumping in, for example, and working with a business coach or finding yourself a mentor. That said, I do some great entry level coaching, but perhaps that's a bit too much of a plug. But why shouldn't I plug it? Get in touch. But no, so on a serious note, I digress. It's a Friday morning when I'm recording it. I'm a bit DMOP happy. I digress. Let me get back on track. Networking is incredible way. Find a networking group, whether that's face to face, whether that's online, and surround yourself with those incredible people that will lift you up, that are there to support and help you in your business. It is where you will find those trusted people when you are ready to outsource, when you are ready to bring in help that you need in your business. Finding the right support is, for me, absolutely how you will grow and develop your business. It's also how you will be inspired and motivated. And you will start to feel more confident. It's a win-win on so many levels. Okay. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build through action. And I'm laughing because I know that, it just seems so silly. Well, be more confident. You can't just be more confident. There is no point in me saying, be confident, go out there and do your thing. You have to develop that muscle. You have to grow that muscle. You have to work on it on a daily basis. But you don't have to wait for it to happen, and you don't wait, and it won't miraculously happen. It's something you build through action. Every small step you take strengthens the belief in yourself and your confidence. But please remember, confidence is quite fragile. And I've alluded to that and I've mentioned that, several times. Something doesn't quite go to plan. So our confidence takes a little knock. The clients didn't come running as we thought they would. So our confidence takes a knock. And then, we start to not believe we can do this. We start to feel not worthy. All of those things start to happen. It will need you to constantly focus on what you do know, what you can do. It's about making sure that you catch that negative thought, that you catch the negative conversations that you're having with yourself. It's about focusing on what you can do, what you do know, what can be achieved, and most importantly, the steps you can take today. So I've shared with you 5 ways to five ways to build your confidence. You can't shift it. Told you it was a Friday and I'm DMOL happy. So the first way is to own your strengths. The second way is to reframe failure as feedback. The third was to align your actions with your values. The fourth, practice decision making with clarity. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Practice decision making with clarity. Just practice decision making, okay? Sometimes we don't have all the clarity we need. We just need to make a decision and we need to move forward. I love it how when something, I get a light bulb myself. And the fifth was surround yourself with the support that will lift you and that will help you confidently move forward. I will share all of this, don't worry, under the video so you can get all of that. But yeah, just trust yourself. The other thing I'll say about these 5 ways, just quickly before I end, you have to do all 5 in one go. You don't have to start at number 1 and work your way through. There might be a way that you immediately go, okay, I can do something there. It might be that you go, okay, surrounding myself with inspiring and motivating people. Okay, is there a networking group I can join? That might be the one thing that you do. It might be that you think, actually, I really want to look at my values of the business. And that might be something that you can do on your own, or it might be that you need a little bit of help and support to do. So thinking about your values and how your business aligns with that, how your offers and services align with the values. So don't think that you have to do all 5 and don't think you have to start at number 1. You do what's right for you. And my only caveat to that is if you can see one that you can act upon immediately, do that one. Or if there's one that you really feel drawn to or you know it will make a big difference in your business immediately, do that one. If you enjoyed the video today, which I have to say, I stumbled through my words, and there are a couple of things that I just thought that I love how things come to me as I go. So I make no apology for stumbling over my words. I make no apology to showing up as myself. And yeah, do you think I have confidence to do these videos? You know, some days it takes more than one take to get it right. Some days I get stuck in that I can't do this. I shouldn't be doing this. Who am I to do this? I am no different from you. But what I do know is I just need to keep doing it. But if you did enjoy, and let's hope you did, please do hit subscribe because that's how you will be notified when the next video drops. Also, I'd love for you to share your comments below. I'd love to know what result has happened or changed for you because you watched today. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time, your precious time, with me today, and I'll see you next time.